I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know what we're here to talk about. What's going on at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family between the Charlotte Hornets and the Milwaukee Bucks. We're down 116. Bucks are up 117, 116. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. We're trying to pull it off here, friends and family. We're going to see what happens. Another nail biter against the Charlotte Hornets. Bucks doing everything they can to try to trick this game off down the stretch. But again, they're holding on. 118, 117 now, Charlotte. 29.8 seconds left, friends and family. Hey, we gonna see what happens. Damn, no matter who the Bucks play, it's a war. It doesn't even matter who we play, it's a war. I can't believe we're at this level with the Milwaukee Bucks right now. I just can't believe we're in these type of wars with teams like the Charlotte Hornets. Let's go, Bucks. 120, 118. Huge shot. Huge shot. Let's go, Bucks. I'm a little bit behind in my broadcast, So I'm still got about 40 seconds left. So I just saw the big shot by Rollins. I'm a little bit behind, y'all. So I've just seen the big shot by Rollins now. Salute to friends and family. What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling about this team? Can we just get a win? Can we get a win? I'm telling y'all I'm a little bit behind, so just bear with me too, because I'm trying to see as well. I thought we would have won this game by now, but the Bucks are making it a little bit more difficult than they should. Let me see who in the chat while we watching these last few minutes. Let me salute to the friends and family. What up, Robert Morrison? Appreciate you tapping in. Nah, knew what's good. Mr. Cool, the living legend in the building. Jeff, what's good? Eli, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Hoyt City E, what it do? Appreciate you. Brandon, King Carter, BKC in the building. Trina, what's good? Derek Stevenson, I see you. Appreciate you. My boy Jimmy Roller, what's good, fam? Patricia P, what's good? Dre West, what's good? James Owens, what's good? Appreciate you. Pickle Luke, I see you. No strays, your team is weak. What's good, bro? Rigo, what's good? Hey, the Bucks about to pull it off, y'all. We had to claw it out, but we about to pull it off. What up, Mia Kim? Shout out to the queens of the chat. Always appreciate y'all. Always in here deep. Salute. Appreciate y'all. What up, Tony Tone? Good to see you. Simeon, I see you. Deadtron, what's good? Greg Delaney, I see you. Bucks number 12. Hotline Bling, what's good? Greg Delaney. Appreciate y'all tapping in. All right, 120, 120. What are the Bucks doing? What up, boy, mommy? Salute. Queens of the chat in here deep. Salute. Tie ball game, 120, 120. 8.8 left, y'all. Let's see what happens. Patricia P going in. Patricia P. Patricia P going in early. Salute. They always gonna target AJ Green. It just is what it is. That's just something we gotta deal with. But I do want to commend, regardless of win, lose, or draw with this game, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 8 for 8 from the free throw line, was very impressive today at home. I do want to give Giannis his credit for that. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. I thought he played well. Miles Turner has been a complete disappointment. There's no way I can pay someone $30 million. You play 20 minutes and have 1 point. Miles Turner had absolutely zero impact in this game. He played atrocious. Definitely an impact of why this game was so close. Kevin Porter Jr. did not play well either. He struggled a lot in the first half and got it going in the late third quarter and some in the fourth quarter. He struggled today. AJ Green didn't shoot well today. Ryan Rollins, I thought, played very well today. 29 points, 11 of 13, 6 of 7 from 3, 8 assists and only 1 turnover, plus 3 steals and a block, plus 10. Him and Giannis had the highest plus minus on the team. So shout out to Ryan Rollins. I thought he played really well. Really, really well. Bobby Portis played well offensively, 20 points, and he really came through in the fourth quarter for us and played well. Kuzma played well. He had some moments, but he definitely played well today also with 18 points. Jericho Sims gave us nothing, and Gary Trent Jr. gave us nothing. You know what, y'all? I want Gary Trent Jr. off of this team. We got to stop talking about the playoffs and what he did in the playoffs. Y'all know we sound like we sound like we talking about Polk High and Al Bundy. That one time I had 4 touchdowns in the high school championship game. That's what we sound like. We talking about Gary Trent Jr. All we talk about is what he did in the playoffs in 2 games. That's some Polk High Al Bundy stuff. Get him off of this team. Get him off of this team. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. 122, 121. Like, win, lose, Gary Trent got to go, y'all. He's been trash all year. It's enough now. Y'all let me know in the comment section, but I think it's enough for Gary Trent Jr. I'm just keeping it real. I think it's enough now. 0 for 17. I mean, like, what is this guy doing? How's he helping us? And y'all see that y'all was talking crazy about Kuzma before, and he had a bounce back game today and played well down the stretch. Y'all was talking about Kuzma. We was saying we stand with Kuzma. You can't play perfect all year. He had a bad game. Look at the redemption today in Kyle Kuzma. Look at Kyle Kuzma. 7 of 10, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. He was -7, but look how impactful that Kyle Kuzma was in today's game. I do still think that there should be a lot of player movement. I do think unless it's something really sweet that I would like to keep Kyle Kuzma, unless it's something really sweet. Just because of his size and versatility and his contract is fairly friendly, and I feel he kind of fits in. I would like to keep Kuzma. Everybody else is still on the table, and in my opinion, y'all let me know in the comment section. But I think everybody is still up for grabs. All the people we've talked about are up for grabs. And you know what? I'm gonna say something. Hey, Con Kneppel is cold. Con Kneppel plays excellent basketball. He's a hooper. Con Kneppel is a hooper. Damn, I be looking at him and then watching AJ Green looking befuddled when he got to do anything besides shoot a three. He don't know what to do. Did you see him attempt a layup today? Did y'all see how crazy that looked? Damn, Con Kneppel scoring on all 3 levels. This dude can only do one thing. Damn. You gotta expand your game, AJ Green. You shouldn't be looking that crazy when you in 2-point territory. You should not be looking that crazy. Let's go, Bucks. Okay. Get the likes up. We won. Get the likes up. Let's feel good. We won. Let's go, Bucks. Yes. At home. We needed that. Damn, we needed that. Oh, Bucks. Finally. I mean, that was a struggle, though. I don't know what that was about. That was a complete struggle. That was crazy. How y'all feeling now? We got to win. You feeling good? Get the likes up. There we go. You feeling good? We got to win. At Fiserv Forum, in front of friends and family, we did enough down the stretch to get this win. Salute to the Bucks. Damn, that was harder than it needed to be. We let Con Kneppel out here do work. Had 26. Brandon Miller, 19. Miles Bridges had 25. Colin Sexton, again, had a good game, 16. They were 18 of 40 from 3. 23 from 28. 82% from the free throw line. 27 assists, 14 turnovers. I mean, they played well. It just wasn't good enough to beat our Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go. Getting a win coming out of the 25 into 26. This is a good start. Let's just be happy. This is a good start, friends and family. We are 1-0 in 2026. We 1-0 2026. That's a good thing. Good thing. We went over some of the Bucks numbers. Again, great shooting by the Bucks today. 52%, 43% from 3, 89% from the free throw line. Giannis going 8 for 8, 31 assists. You always know when the Bucks have over 30 assists, we should win that game. We won this one by a hair, but we won nonetheless. 30 assists lets me know that there was ball movement. And shout out to the Bucks too today. Another reason they won this game. Only 11 turnovers. They weren't careless with the basketball today. So we must commend the Bucks on that. Only 11 turnovers. We won the turnover battle. So that's awesome. We have more steals than them. Those are the little things you need to do to win these types of games. And to win it that way, I'm proud of them. Was it the way we wanted them to win? Probably not. But they won, and that's all that matters. Shooting over 50% as a team is very impressive. Look at that. We tied them for offensive rebounds, 8-8, at least 8. That's a start in the right direction. Not getting killed on the boards, which we didn't get killed. They only got us by +3. Step in the right direction. 30 assists. There we go. Only 11 turnovers. Only 13 points off of those turnovers. We won the fast break points. We won the points in the paint. These are all good things. We won points in the paint, and that's a big reason we won this game. So let's be happy about about this win and some of the things that we were doing that were really bad that are a little bit of an improvement in this game, like the offensive rebounding, and the turnovers being down. So I do want us to give us some credit on that because that is a step in the right direction. Now we can, whenever y'all want to talk about the negatives as far as how lazy we are on defense, y'all let me know. I want to start off with the positive, but when we want to turn that corner, y'all let me know in the comment section because all I want to talk about on the negative side is how lackadaisical this team is on defense. How we lose focus. These grown men have the attention span of my 6-year-old daughter. They can only focus for like 10 seconds at a time, and then they doing something else. They can't focus for long stretches of time, and then we just lose complete track of people. Did y'all see how many just blown coverages that we had as far as like them just taking the ball out and then getting an easy layup because we're going back on deep, we're lazy going back on defense, or after a rebound we just jogging back down court and allowing an easy bucket. If the whole point of us not crashing the boards is to get back on defense and we can't do that, what is the point of trying to get back early if we still don't get back early? You might as well crash the boards at that point. You might as well crash the boards. What's the point? What's the point? It doesn't make sense. We got to figure out what we're doing on defense. We look crazy out here. These teams, the Charlotte Hornets shouldn't be getting 23s against you. They hit 18. That shouldn't be happening with the Charlotte Hornets. But they're getting so many open looks. It's so easy. It's so easy. We have no type of recovery defense, nothing. It's just so strange. But luckily we had enough offense today, and I really like what I saw from Ryan Rollins. He was consistent with his scoring throughout this game. I really like what I saw from Ryan Rollins. He was scoring on all 3 levels, scoring off of steals, mid-range 3. He really showed his range in this game. I thought this was a very, very good performance from Ryan Rollins and also Bobby Portis off the bench. Bobby Portis gave us some buckets when we really needed them and hit some threes in key moments in this game. I want to give Bobby his credit when he plays well offensively. He's still a turnstile, like my guy B-Shack be saying, on defense, but he did give us buckets that we needed at key moments in this game. Definitely gave us buckets. Another thing, hey, we got to stop hacking too. Like sometimes we just do some low IQ stuff defensively, like hacking for no reason, moving your feet, reaching, tackling people, and trying to act like you did. Like that whole challenge thing with Ryan Rollins. Why did you even do that? Like what were you doing? Like some of the things we just gotta think it through a little bit sometimes. Just gotta think it through. And then I'm just so frustrated with Gary Trent Jr. I just think we need to get him off this team, friends and family. I'm just cool on Gary Trent Jr. I don't see the value that he's bringing to this team. Like I said, he's poke high Al Bundy. I think we got to get him off of this team. And I still feel the same way about Bobby. Just get that trade value up so we can get more and more. Get that trade value. I still feel the same way I feel. I just know that this team, in my opinion, until Doc Rivers and someone that can be inserted to be a leader for this team, it's going to be performances like this. It's going to be ups and downs, inconsistency. Every game is going to be like a box of chocolate. You just never know what you're going to get because nothing is consistent with this team besides us being inconsistent. And that's one of the biggest problems with this team. It's so many ups and downs, so many ups and downs. But it was just thankfully today that we had enough of the others kicking in to balance out a bad game from KPJ and things like that, to balance those type of things out, to balance out a Miles Turner having 1 point, who's supposed to be our second or third best player. You know what I mean? looking at the contract, and for him to have 1 point and for us to still win is impressive. That's when those Kyle Kuzma points kick in. That's when the AJ Green contribution kicks in. That's when the Ryan Rollins scoring 29 kicks in. So when the others kick in, it does make things a lot easier. Even to Giannis. Giannis didn't have to work hard to score. I mean, he was getting hacked. I definitely felt that we should have gotten to the free throw line a lot more, but that's the same song and dance. We know what that already is. That's just the NBA. Like, we're not going to give y'all nothing. Everything will be earned. So it just is what it is. And we still don't have a way to contain Kneppel either. Kneppel be giving us work every time we see him. Every time we see him, he's a very polished player already as a rookie. Kneppel is the real deal. Like, just watching him, how he plays, is very impressive. Brandon Miller's a nice player as well. So the Hornets got some nice young talent. We need to start trying to get some nice young talent on this Milwaukee Bucks roster, real talk. But we just got to get a leader. I just don't know what friends and family, like, how do we know what to expect with this team when we don't have any coaching? How can you create any anticipation or any, like, okay, I think we can be this seed or do this seed? How, when we don't even know what we really are? I mean, everything is a struggle for this team to beat anybody. I mean, we lost to the Wizards. We almost lost to the Hornets tonight. We're really, with Doc Rivers as our current coach, we're still a bottom feeder to me. I'm just keeping it real. Giannis is the only reason we're not trash. We're trash without Giannis. We just don't even look like we know what we're doing, and it's hard to watch this team play defense. It is hard to watch us play defense. It is a struggle. We have to figure something out. Like, I just want Doc out of here. I just want to see what this team looks like with a different voice. Don't y'all? Don't y'all want to see what the Bucks look like with somebody else at the helm? Maybe to provide some type of context to this team of their roles and responsibilities. We still don't look prepared. We don't look prepared. We don't look like we have an idea of what we should be stopping on the other team. Like, okay, we know Kneppel likes to go right 70% of the time, so let's try to push him left. We know Brandon Miller is going to go for the pull-up three. Let's try to keep him off the three-point line. You don't see any of that. You don't see any of that. You see teams building walls and doing all types of stuff to us to try to shut down our offense. But then when we're on defense, they doing whatever they want. They running real plays on us, taking their time, getting a shot, getting the extra pass. And if they miss it, it don't matter because they're going to get the offensive rebound. It looked like we don't even react at the same rate as other NBA players. Do y'all ever see when a ball bounce, how long it takes the Bucks players to react versus the other team? It's like a half second of reaction time. It's crazy. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. What do we do? How do we fix this if Doc? Clearly, there's nothing Doc can do to get fired. I'm under that. I'm under that right now. I feel like that's what it is. Like, I don't know if Doc can do anything to get fired. So how do we get better with Doc as our coach? This dude said Doc for Coach of the Year. Come on, bro. Relax, bro. No, hey, Detron, hey, no, Kneppel been killing everybody. He's just a good NBA player. I agree, Trina. KPJ to Giannis is good. That's true. That's valid. That's 100% valid. Shout out to you, Trina. Jenna MOC, Queens of the chat in the building. We're so trash that we're still trash with Giannis as a team. That's what's crazy. Is that I'm not gonna call us trash. Like I say, we're mediocre with Giannis. We're trash without Giannis. When Giannis doesn't play, we're trash. We're definitely trash. Clayton, scouting. Okay, so is that not coach's responsibility to make sure that the scouters or whatever their role is, are scouting the other team and providing them feedback? It still comes down to coaching. They need to go get that information. It's crazy. Come on, man. I'm not letting no coaches off the hook, bro. When you in leadership, you will understand, bro, that all this stuff y'all trying to make an excuse for everything else, it comes down to the leader. Period. Period. You start there. Then let's see how the role players play. When they got a different when they got a real playbook. Man, y'all keep trying to make it everything that is not, man. In real life, if you are in business, your team is not performing well, they're not firing your team. They are firing the coach, the leader. That's Doc Rivers. We're not playing well. Get him out of here. Our roster ain't that bad where we should be struggling like this. I refuse to believe that. That's what it looked like. It looks like Doc being fired is an off-season move. I agree. Basketball Jones, what's good? We shot really well tonight. Giannis with a great performance, even with the silly turnovers. Yeah. But look at that. We had to shoot over 50% and shoot damn near 90% from the free throw line just to beat the Charlotte Hornets. And we had over 30 assists. Look how well we had to play offensively to barely beat the Charlotte Hornets. Just putting things into perspective. What up, Taj? Honestly glad we got the dub, but I'm not impressed. Still needing a new coach. Exactly. But it's looking like at this point, I really feel like what y'all saying in the chat might be valid as far as like maybe they're going to just wait till the off season because of the money. Are they wrong, friends and family, doing that? Just whatever happened this season happened, and then you get rid of Doc in the off season? Because then you would have like the $10 million on the books plus the Dame Lillard 20 something. So that'd be 30 some million. Dead money. That's a lot. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that's a thought process? Maybe they're gonna wait till the off season just because of the money. If so, they should just say that, hey, we support Doc, so then we know, okay, y'all mess with him till the off season. Okay, let's do that. But let us know because this is getting crazy. It's just when you see a team making the same mistakes, not just over a couple of games, but we do the same stuff wrong over years, and for someone to still have their job is super impressive to me. You can do your job that bad, that long, and still keep it is very impressive. No other business, no other sport could you be doing what Doc's doing and still keep your job. Y'all let me know another sport. Give me an example. I'm all ears because what Doc is doing is revolutionary. You've been bad for 3 years. Team is just steadily getting worse. And yet you keep your job as we keep declining and regressing under your tutelage. Yet you're still employed by the Milwaukee Bucks organization. Salute to whatever black book you got, sir. Salute to you. Crazy. I mean, damn, we got Giannis and we still can't win easy against weak teams. Think about that. If we had, y'all know what? It's never been easy. Ever since Doc been a coach, all the win, it ain't been easy. It's just crazy to me. It's really crazy. You know what? When we had Dame, it was still hard for us to win. It was still nail biters, close games. Now we got, even with Giannis, and we going against teams that shouldn't be giving us that much trouble as nail biters. All the sources is back to coaching, man. All of it lead back to coaching. I'm pointing the fingers right there. We done swapped this whole roster around, got more speed, got where we got could play up tempo and don't help. We still play foolish basketball. Let me tap in B Shack, man. This is crazy, man. What up, B Shack?
What's up, man? How you doing?
You know what? I'm not mad. Is we won and it's cool, but the way we look, which playing professional basketball, is wild. I mean, they were running. Did you see how calm they was running play? They just ran out of time. They was running whatever they wanted. We didn't stop them from doing nothing.
Listen, shout out to the chat. I need to do better at giving shout outs to the chat. I like Dr. Smith does. I got to do better. I love y'all. Y'all my peoples. Here, here's the problem, man. We play too hard to beat the bottom feeders. We gotta play too hard, man. Man,
Right.
they got us coming out to the wire, sweating it out.
We
Dudes
need
got
20 from Bobby, 30 from Rollins, damn near 20 from Kuz. We got
we
one
gotta
point. Miles Turner gave us 1 point. 1 point.
Yeah, man. Miles Turner, man. Listen, we should have to play this hard, man.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
you can't have like your starting center give you 1 point and how many rebounds?
Let me see. I done turned it off that
Three
page.
rebounds, four rebounds,
He
four
had,
rebounds,
yeah, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks.
four rebounds. Your point guards giving you your guards give you just as many rebounds as you.
True.
Um, we gotta play too. We have no margin for error, man. We have like zero margin for error, man. We can't. I mean,
Anybody get a foul trouble, it's over.
yeah, and listen. I saw something tonight that let me know how bad it is on the dock. I think it was a third quarter. They came down the court, and Giannis had the ball, and all five players were on the left side of the court.
I remember
All they had
that third
no
quarter.
room. I'm like, I'm going like this in my living room. Y'all, someone swing to the other side. There was no room, no bounce. I'm like, what are y'all doing? We know how to do that. Well, I don't do it no more. We used to know how to do that down at the park. We that's elementary YMCA schoolyard understanding of basketball. Why are all y'all on one side of the court? And that showed me that there's no real guidance, man. Um, they got. I know that they're setting up some basic plays. They do some basic
Uh,
stuff, but there needs to be a little more direction, man. Um, I
it's
thought,
so evident. It's so evident.
yeah. I think Ryan Rollins, to me, to me, um, with Giannis, I don't care what he does without Giannis. It's what he does with Giannis is important. This is probably his best game of the season to
Agreed.
me because not only did he shoot the ball well,
I thought he took good shots.
his floor game,
Okay, yeah, it's good.
he made some decent passes tonight.
What
Um,
I just want to hold right there and just I just want to piggyback off of that. Now we won this game with KPJ with 10 assists. Ryan Rollins had 8 assists, and they combined for only 2 turnovers. Think about that, and we barely
yeah,
won. That's impressive, and we barely
yeah,
won. Go ahead.
that's big. That's big. I mean, KPJ didn't have a good scoring night tonight, but that's okay. If he's giving you 10 assists, that means he's getting the ball to the right people.
Right.
He's that was a sweet play.
Right.
The winning basket. That was a
Right.
sweet play. He missed some shots he normally makes, but that's okay. Your primary job is to get guys shots. I'm looking at his scoring as a bonus now. That's the most healthiest way to look at it. He's going to give you 2 or 3 steals
Yep.
every game. But tonight, him and Rollins had 3 steals.
And he had two.
Rollins, if you're getting 18 assists between Kevin Porter and Ryan Rollins, listen, that's supposed to be a 10-point win.
That's my point. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a 10-point win. Giannis 30 points. That's showing you someone up. You basically now. I gotta give it to Bobby.
Yep. Right.
Hey. Lately,
Yeah.
lately,
Get
Bobby
that.
balling lately,
Yeah, get
man.
that trade value up. Uh-huh. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
and you know something? He might know that
He on the block.
he needs to show his value to this team now. He may be feeling it right now,
Okay.
um,
That's fair.
because he would definitely be a piece uh to move, or maybe to show that he's still needed on his team. I think the key to the listen, Bobby's best value is the swing, open shot, jumper, or he's right down in the middle of the lane,
Right, where you can do that little
short
pusher.
jump hook. Not that back down,
Right.
old broken,
Right.
fake Jordan stuff. Back down, turn over your shoulder. I don't want to see that no more. You either down in the guts of the lane, and you could just turn over your shoulder, that little short jump hook, or you spot up, you get spots on the floor where you can hit that jumper. That's where he's effective. Not when he's trying to do too much. Even well, I think it was the other night. When you get the ball on the break, give it up. Stop trying to
Right.
dribble all the way to the basket. You don't have that type of skill level. But
Right, respect. Right, you don't have
yeah,
that in your bag. Right.
yeah. And listen, with Kuzma 18 points, um, this should have been a 10, 15 point. You got Kuzma performing. You got Bobby performing. You got Rollins performing. You got Giannis performing. KPJ giving you 10 assists. Um, how are we fighting for our life? It's gotta come down to the defense. It's gotta be the D, man, because the offense looking decent.
Right.
Uh, but the defense, we can't hold nobody, man.
We can't hold no. They shot 50% too, pretty much 40 for 82, and they were 18 for 40 for three. That'll keep you in the game. Also, when you shoot 23 for 28 from the free throw line, that'll keep you in the game. You hit almost 23s, that'll keep you
Yeah.
in any game.
Yeah, we gotta get. I don't want to hear nothing about no Trey Young. I don't want to hear nothing about no small players. We need size and athleticism. We need size, switchable size,
Right.
because our guards, the AC, the Greens, the Kevin, no, Gary Trent, Gary Harris. The problem is they don't have the size to affect jump shots. You need a little more length, but you need a
Okay.
guy that can guard 1 through 4, or 4 through 2. I mean 5 through 2. That's switchable, that has length, that can help you on the boards, and give you some
Like
length
a
on the perimeter.
McDaniels from the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's what you need, man. We be fighting against the trees, man. Our little guys be in there and we be getting
You're fighting against the
beat
trees.
out, man. I mean, it's my wife was sitting there watching the game, and she was like, "They wanted more than us. They scrapping."
Right, right. That's true. That's no lies detected. That's real. That's real. That's
Yeah,
real.
man.
Our defense, I mean, they're running plays, taking their time, getting whatever shots they want. And then the ones they miss, they usually get the offensive rebound and then they get a second chance point. And it's usually a 3.
And Miles Turner, I mean, I saw a couple good defensive,
Yeah.
possession, but he's not affecting the game like we thought he would. He's not putting no fear in nobody's heart on the court.
I agree.
And I think we, especially driving to the hoop, we missed that. I mean, people just driving like that on Lopez. They didn't do that. Not like that. You might got Lopez caught up top, trying to, away from. But if he's playing in that drop, you ain't just coming in there like that. I
Yeah.
know, I know you ain't sweet on Lopez no more, man. But I remember, man. I remember. I can remember.
All I'm saying is Lopez can't help us right now. Miles Turner can't help us right now. Our interior defense is Charmin soft. I mean, it is soft. You come in there and styling. You feel like you gonna dunk on somebody. Every once in a while, Miles Turner get a block. I feel you. Every once in a while, Giannis will get a block. I feel you. But the percentages say if you come to the hoop against the Bucks, you probably gonna score. And if you shoot a
Yeah.
lot of threes, you probably gonna hit more than you miss. That's what it looks like the scouting report is on the Bucks. Shoot a lot of threes and take it to the hoop. Very simple, very straightforward, and effective.
And I feel sorry for Giannis, man. So he's out there like Paul Bunyan, man. They're on the perimeter trying to get the ball to him desperately. Other teams like putting two people on him,
Right.
and it's like, I mean, it's so dependent on him. It's just really sad, man.
Like I
It's I
said,
mean,
without him,
it's
we're trash. Let's be real. Without him, we're
yeah,
trash.
it's
We're mediocre with him, and we're trash without it. Especially with this coaching staff. Oh, man. How?
listen, listen. I have mixed emotions about this win tonight. I told my wife, baby, if Doc Rivers loses tonight, he's gone. He
Right.
can't stay. He can't stay here no more. He got to go. If he lost to the Wizards, followed by the Hornets, let me tell you something. The Milwaukee, I won't be upset at the Bucks front office no more. At Doc Rivers, I'll be upset at the Bucks fans.
Right.
If the Knicks, if the Knicks had this type of record and they had lost to the Wizards, followed by like the Hornets,
Right.
do you know what it'd be like in Madison Square Garden? They'd be like, fire Doc, fire Doc. And they
We
would
too
have
nice. We
pickets.
too nice.
We too nice, man. The Bucks fans are way too nice. Listen, don't even give me New York nasty. Give me Dallas Mavericks fan nasty.
Yeah, they got that GM up out of there.
They got him up out of here, man. They was like, fire Nico. I mean, that man couldn't even. Now Nico, he's a little bit of a G, man. Because he was coming out there like, stand up on the runway with his arms full like he don't hear nothing. I was like, all right.
All
He high,
right.
he high posted up there.
All
I'm
right.
like, yeah, man, but you better watch out for them dudes with them cowboy hats,
All
man.
right. You better be careful.
You
Right.
still a brother. You still a brother. You may be light skinned, but you still a brother, man.
Oh, the Bucks. I just don't know. Like, it just like you never know what to expect because we just have no consistency. Shout out to you. What up, Jeff? Appreciate you tapping in. You just don't know what to expect because we're so undisciplined. Everything is so uncharacteristic. Every game is separate. you can't build momentum with this team because we're not consistent at doing anything. Every game is set. You got to look at it as its own entity. You
But
know what I'm
Amber,
saying?
do you want to, okay, honestly, do you want you said it ain't right the fans at the game? Okay, I don't know that. But anyway,
Uh,
do you want to get these? I mean, I know we need these wins, but don't you want them to hurry up and lose and get Doc out? I mean, which one do you want? You want them to try to get as many wins as possible to try to. We know we're not going to do anything in the playoffs. So
right.
right now, the number one goal probably isn't to win; it's to get Doc fired.
Right. Yeah. True.
So
Oh,
I'll
they said
be
the
on the
fan shouted
fence.
"Fire Kid" when he was the coach. Okay.
See, okay, yeah. Well, Kid was probably personality wise
Okay.
less likable than Doc. See, Kid's not the talker Doc is. When Kid gets upset at you or pissed off at the media, he can't really hide it.
All right.
Doc be talking himself out of all sorts of stuff,
All
man.
right, he does. All right. Shout out to Pass, called him a politician.
Doc is slick, man.
He very slick.
Like they
Very
said to
slick.
the last press conference, they said, "Well, where do you go from here, Doc?" He said, "To the next game."
Real slick,
I
right?
was like,
Jeff, what's good? Tell us how you felt about the game today, Jeff.
Heart attack time. But I have two things to say. Number one, Amara, do you remember? I called it when the Packers had traded for Micah Parsons, right?
Uh-huh.
I've been hearing that Horst is secretly looking to bring in AD. I'm calling it.
Really?
I'm calling it.
Okay. I don't know how that helps us when he's never available.
When he does play, he's damn good. He's a way better than Miles Turnover.
Damn,
Way
Jeff,
better
you
than Miles
came on here
Turnover.
straight face too. And Jeff does come with information. So I do have to take this seriously.
And then
listen,
with Doc getting fired, the Bucks don't fire anybody until after around January 20th. January 22nd is when they fired Jason Kidd. The 23rd is when they fired Griffin.
Look at this dude. I told y'all. Here he go. Here
he
he
got
go.
dates, he got
Here he go.
receipts.
And look, here he go. I told y'all. Well, Jeff, go ahead, Jeff. Get all the info out for the people. Go ahead, Jeff.
So I believe that Horst is working on something to swap Miles Turnover and possibly Kuzma or Portis for AD. And possibly the 2031 pick.
That's a lot to give up for AD. The pick, I couldn't do the pick.
But those two players, their contracts would match.
Chat, what are we saying with this Jeff Riley information? Jeff came in here dropping bombs. What are we doing? Amtrak's, hey,
You
Beats
know,
by the Pound said he need that. He read that too. So Beats by the Pound, you read. We gotta have a different conversation after Jeff. Get all your bars off, Jeff. Now bring the camera down. Let the people see you. Go ahead. Get everything else off. Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh,
remember how
the chat going in,
remember how
man.
Horst had secretly brought in Dame? He's secretly working to bring in AD.
Wow, Mr. Cool popping in too, the living legend. Whoa, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. All right, hold on 1 second. Just let me get everybody up in here. Then we can
Yeah,
get this
chill with the
conversation.
F bombs, man.
Come on.
Yes.
All right, go.
I
Shout out
got
to
to
Mr.
respond to Jeff. I got to respond to that though, man.
Okay, hold on, Jeff. Wait. Before we go, Jeff, do you have anything else, information
I'm
wise?
done.
All right. So
I'm done.
shout out to you, Mr. Cool, living legend. Appreciate you. South Florida's finest, B Shack. Let's go with your first with this
Listen,
information.
if we get AD, I want him to have old school high tops on. I want him to have a chest protector on. I want to have knee pads on each knee. I might even try to go to the league and ask him, can he have a boxing protection helmet on his head?
A Guardian
Uh,
helmet. You want to have
uh,
a Guardian
uh,
helmet?
I want him. He might have to play in a rubber suit because this man, they say his groin, he is he stretched he hurt his groin for like the 14th time. He got bad groin, man. He got bad groin. He got bad groin, man. I mean, that's not good. So I'm saying
But anything is
AD
better than
skill
what
got
Miles
skill.
Turner's doing.
Listen, AD is only, to me, he just one level below Giannis.
Yeah.
He's got inside, outside. He got ball handling skills. He's got shot blocking skills. He's got good basketball IQ. He's a good locker room guy. He just can't stay healthy, man. He just, I mean, his body is broke. That's the problem, man.
Salute.
I mean, you got the best player in the world, but if he's not available, then what do you have now? Is he an expiring contract? I mean, where is he in his contract? Because you might do it if he was on his last year or
Let
something
me
like
check.
that. But
I think he has a player option.
I'm looking while y'all talking. Go ahead. I'm looking now. Let me see here. Anthony Davis has got a player option in 27-28. So this year, next year, and it's 58 million, and then the year after with the player option is 62.
well, I would say if you get Anthony Davis, have him be the one to play 20 minutes a game, no more than 20 minutes. We don't have to heavily lean on him. We just need him for key stretches of the game. You can't even play him. You can't play him 35 minutes. Anthony Davis, man, his body is. I mean, they called his nickname was street clothes.
Right.
So, but I love the fit. I love the fit. It's just I don't know if that's a smart move. The Bucks are supposed to be trying to get younger. That goes in the wrong direction.
Right. True.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
Horse pretty much is getting tired of the losing. And he sees that Miles Turner is not doing it.
Yeah, 1 point tonight. 1 point. 1 point. Not even a
Don't worry,
field
Mr.
goal.
Cool about to get him in a minute. I feel
All right.
confident. I feel confident. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. Then we gonna spin the block. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
Well, I'll say one thing that's telling about the whole Miles Turner tonight's game. We're up by 1 point. He's supposed to be our really good defender. We got Bobby Portis in the game defending the basket with 3.4 seconds left in the game. We got him on the bench, Miles Turner. And Portis is the one that made the defensive play so we can win this game today. So we don't even have Turner out there. Defense is supposed to be his calling card. That to me speaks volumes of what Doc must even think about Turner defensively.
Wow.
He should have been on the floor. If he's that guy, how in the hell is he now on the floor when this is the game-winning bucket on the line right now? Especially the way that kid
that. Exactly. I'll say the same thing. Right. I didn't think about that. Right. Damn.
Wow.
That's Mr. Cool. Right. Great point.
Turner's a serious
Bobby
waste of money.
Portis.
All right.
Is Bobby Portis on that play, on that drive, because what's name got beat and Portis came up and Miller couldn't finish the shot and Portis was the one that was defending him. In fact, Portis has been making an effort defensively. He's not good. He never will be.
Right.
But at least I'm glad he's making an effort. And if you're going to have Miles Turner giving me 1 point, Bobby Portis probably by next week, I'm predicting will be leading the NBA in three-point shooting. I know you guys want to trade him. I'm not on that right now. How do you trade the guy that's leading the league in three-point shooting? How? He's coming up the bench leading the league. You can't trade that. Yes, he's bad defensively. Yes, he can't guard people one-on-one. But, man, we got to have somebody come up with the bench and give me 20 points every game. And he keeps us, and he's been doing it in key moments. Bobby Portis is making key shots in key moments. And that's a skill that you don't want to be giving that up unless you upgrade to somebody that can really play. But Anthony Davis, to me, okay, you make that trade, you give up Bobby Portis. Now Anthony Davis is hurt. Now what happens? Who are you going to play? Sims? He's horrible.
Yeah, Sims is. Yeah, I'm off the Sims bandwagon.
Horrible.
Yeah, Sims ain't an NBA player. Yeah, he's not
out there
an NBA player.
Flagrant fouls and just right in front of the coach, too, by the way. The coach standing right there, and he's still closing out too hard and putting his foot underneath the shooter, giving up a flagrant foul. That guy is not playable. He's just not playable. And what's his name? Gary Trent Jr. is no longer an NBA player, period. I don't know what's happened. How could you be that good last year in the playoffs and be this horrible as he is right now? Enough is enough. I just assumed play Cole Anthony. I never thought I would say that.
Right.
But I just assume have Cole Anthony out on the court. Because he's not giving us anything.
Okay. No, he's not. I said
he can't handle the ball.
Get him out of here.
He can't handle the ball, so he can't penetrate. When he does, it's almost like a turnover every time he tries to drive. He's missing wide open shot after wide open shot. You can't have that. He has no role for us. So this is really, really bad. So we're down to two guys now coming off our bench actually that can contribute.
That's true.
The starters can't play the whole game. Giannis is still on a minutes restriction. So somebody's got to come off the bench and do something. You can't keep this up like this. So he needs to I would just cut him. He ain't making enough to worry about it. I would cut Gary Trent Jr. Just put him up for waivers, man.
But that's breaking news about Bobby Portis being on the floor because watch this. If that was a play to the hoop, if he scores, all we would be asking, why wasn't Miles Turner on the floor instead of Bobby? There's no reason for Bobby Portis to be on the floor at that point.
I agree.
It's because it's possession for possession in the game. So did Doc mess up again? He just got away with it. And if the Bucks reporters, which there's usually just two of them asking questions, sometimes three. If they do their job, they're gonna ask that question. Why was Miles Turner not on the court? The man is pretty much taking up almost 50 grand his slot and the Dame slot this year. Why was he, since he's brought in for defense, why was he not on the floor on that last play? That question has to be asked.
Right.
Actually,
good reporting asked that
Turner
question.
Usually is sitting on the bench at the end of the game.
Yeah, but for after a timeout, you send a team out there for a defensive stand, and you choose Bobby Portis. Now that you said, but Mr. Cool, is either, and I would be pissed if I was Miles Turner. Either you think Bobby, that I'm playing so bad that you think Bobby is better than me on one defensive stand, one defensive play, or you're just an incompetent coach. Which one is it? It can't be any other. It can't be one of the other.
But here's the thing, that be Shaq. Obviously, Giannis would have said something. He ain't gonna walk out there after a timeout. He had to agree to that situation as well. So something's going on there that they wanted Bobby on the floor at that particular moment. What and why, I don't know. Maybe they just felt that Miles Turner just wasn't having a good day. Maybe there's an injury. You're right. There's some unanswered questions there. But that was one thing
It
I
was,
looked at.
it
Says
was an injury or something.
could
If you
be.
look at all the games, Bobby is on the floor at the end of the games and Miles Turner is not. It's offensively, Bobby's better.
He is. Right now, he's a better
But
offensive player.
I'm saying something different though. I'm saying
And,
something different. It's
and
not
he's a
just the
better
end of the
rebounder.
game. It's one
Yeah.
defensive
One stop.
play.
Yep. It's one stop.
I see where
And
you're going with it, B Shaq. I see where you're going.
so
Somebody's supposed to be a
there's definitely
shot
more to the
blocker.
story.
Yeah.
There's definitely more to the story. We need to know the answer to that. There has to be something going on there. Why that would happen.
I also saw in the chat too that people were saying that they're still in talks about LaVine as much as they are Anthony Davis. So maybe Zach LaVine is in the play as well. So it looks like we're going to be
Also,
making
Michael
a move.
Porter Jr. too.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr. Okay, I would prefer Zach LaVine over all of them, but
how are you going to help us on defense? How's he going to help us with rebounding? Is Zach LaVine a good rebounder?
Nope.
No.
Just an athlete score.
We got scoring. I think we have enough scoring.
Okay.
The reason that I'm saying AD is because of rebounding and defense.
Yeah.
He just doesn't stay healthy long enough.
Right.
He just doesn't stay healthy long enough. I can't go with that. I can't go with him. I'm not giving up Kuzma and Portis for him.
And you know Kuzma bring his lunch pail every game, good, bad, or indifferent. Kuzma will be available, and sometimes the best thing is availability.
And say what you want, Kuzma was on a team and won a championship, and he played a role on that. But clearly, he knows how to win. He's been in those situations where he's delivered.
Look, he delivered tonight. Look, he delivered tonight.
I agree. All the season he has.
If he trade for LaVine, guess who's the one that's going to be traded? Kuzma.
Well, he's going to have to go for the salaries.
Salaries, yeah.
Look at what Scale says. Scale says Malik Monk comes with Zach LaVine.
That's interesting. That would definitely get rid of Gary Trent Jr. I would definitely rather have Malik Monk than Gary Trent Jr.
Well, I got to tell you, but one of my coaches taught me many, many years ago, and I was his assistant. He says, when you recruit players, when you go looking for players, get them from winning teams. Do not get guys that come from losing teams because they got a losing mentality.
Wow.
The freaking Sacramento Kings suck right now. And why would I take two players from a team that's sucking and put them on our team? Hell no. If they were performing, if they were all that, how come they ain't winning there?
Yo, Mr. Cole. Yeah.
Well, that was the case. That was the case with Kuzma last year, and it took a whole season for him to get him to get it out of his system.
Right.
Yeah.
But these guys, I mean, really, Zach LaVine ain't never won. He didn't win with the Bulls. So what makes him so valuable? He's a one-dimensional player that will shoot you in and out of games. And I'm not interested. No thanks. And Monk, hot and cold again, another hot and cold guy.
To piggyback on Mr. Cool, everybody that's supposed to be on the trade market, they're all losing. They all on losing teams.
Then I don't want them. Then I don't want guys that are used to losing. I don't want that. I want guys that'll make a play. I remember what George Karl said about Michael Jordan. He says he causes victory. Whatever it takes, he will do to cause a victory. It may be a steal. It may be a block. It may be a deflection. It could be any little thing. That's what winners do. So why would I take guys that are already demonstrating that they're natural losers and try to win with those guys? Nah. Find me a guy that knows how to win. You ain't got to be
Michael Porter Jr. is averaging almost 26 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, and shooting 49.6 field goals. But here's what we forget. He's a champion.
Now, that was different.
Okay. Oh no,
won't
Mr.
mind him.
Cole. Mr. Cole, that was different.
Because he came from a winning system in Denver.
Right.
So he's used to winning. He was winning every year over there. Those kind of guys, that's different. But I'm not interested in Zach LaVine. That is an overpriced
Okay.
so-called star player. Overpaid. We already got Miles Turner overpaid. Why the hell I want to bring another dude here at $50 million a year that can't win you games?
I stay
Do
with
it.
Mr.
Zach
Cool.
LaVine
Yes,
is a
sir.
guard.
I stay with Mr.
Zach LaVine is
Cool.
a guard as well.
Right. I just
We don't need another guard.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Michael Porter Jr. would be interested in. You know, he had an injury issue as well, but he seems to be all right. And he definitely can shoot.
And he has length.
Length, right? True.
And we need some more length.
Yeah, I'd be okay
Michael
with
Porter
that.
Jr., he's a true wing, a true small forward.
Right. That's a fact, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff. That's a fact.
Yeah, I would like that move. In fact, what Brew Hoop is reporting that the Bucks have high interest in Michael Porter Jr.
Okay.
Who do we give up? Who do we give up though?
It
That's
had to
the
be
question.
Kuzma. It was definitely gonna be on there with salary. You had to get Kuzma, give you 20 something, because I think he get like 50, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably like Kuzma and Miles Turner, probably.
Miles Turner and Gary Trent, those two have been such a disappointment.
Agreed.
Such a disappointment.
He makes 36.
Oh, so then we could throw in like Kuzma, Bobby, Kuzma, and a couple other people. Yeah, we could make that work.
Yep.
Just Kuzma
Or
and Bobby, they match completely.
Right.
We don't need to add anybody else.
His salary goes up to 38 it was 35 last season, 38 this season, 40 next season, which is the final year.
Okay.
Final year of his extension. So I think that's worth it. He's only, how old is he? He's only
he under 30. I know that. Maybe
I think
28,
he's
20. Yeah, maybe
27.
That would help.
27.
Here's a good trade
Facts,
for him.
Photo Street.
Here's a good trade for Michael Porter. Turner, Gary Trent Jr., and Cole Anthony.
Say that
You
again.
don't have to give up Turner, Gary Trent Jr., and Cole Anthony. That'll match.
We make these kind of trades.
Contract.
Why would those teams want these guys? And gonna give up
That's what I'm saying. They don't want Kuz.
Brooklyn is tanking.
What's
tanking.
They're tanking. Those are 1-year contracts. So that's why they would be kind of valuable.
Okay.
None of those guys are signed to multi-year contracts. Cole Anthony's 1 year. Gary Trent Jr. is 1 year. KPJ is 1 year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We might need to do it just to have somebody signed over long term. Only real people we got signed is Rollins, AJ Green, and technically Miles Turner.
We got to address the elephant in the room every single game, and that's Doc. I don't want we're making all these trades if he's going to be the coach. So they would have to get rid of him too, and get a new coach in there and start fresh.
Mr. Cool,
I asked Amara,
20th.
would you want to continue to win these
January
games?
20th.
Would you want to continue to win these games, or would you just like to go ahead and lose real bad, just get rid of Doc? I mean, because I felt like they lost tonight after losing to the Wizards. There's a good chance Doc might be gone. And I think right now the priority is to get, even more than winning, is getting him out.
I would hope winning shouldn't even impact it. It shouldn't even impact it. He's an incompetent, over the hill, past his prime coach. When you get up there in age, sometimes this game passes you on by. I need a young, energetic coach down there that can relate to the players and has something at stake. What does he care? He's got tons of money. This don't make no difference to Doc. He don't care.
Right, he don't got nothing to lose. He like
Right.
fourth all time and wins now on some
Give me,
foolishness. He don't
right.
care.
Give me a
He don't care,
35-year-old
man.
coach that's hungry to prove himself, that's stayed in touch with the game, knows what's going on, can relate to the players. Young 35, 40-year-old coach. We can't have this old guy out there. I know I'm an old guy. You can't do it. Sit on down, Doc. Sit on down and go golfing. Let's
Classic
get
Mr.
somebody else in
But
Cool
there.
but
today,
where
y'all. Get the
where's the
lights up.
fan
Mr.
base?
Cool in his
Where's the
bag.
voice
Get
of
the
the fan
lights
base?
up.
Huh?
Where's the voice of the fan base? When they want to Rico out in Dallas, they got him out. The
Yeah.
fan base is too nice. I don't hear any negative feedback about Doc
I will say
from
that's
the
true.
stands.
Yeah, it's only for podcasters, really. It's not. You
I
don't really hear
mean,
it. He might have a little black book. I don't know.
Well, he's a politician. He talks so polite. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's so good at that
he's
when you're
very
so
good.
incompetent. But he's totally incompetent.
I
A
agree.
couple politicians that aren't like that. They're good at that. Can talk that game, but he's horrible as a coach. We didn't see it now. This is the third season. We've seen it. We reject you. We've seen it. You got to go.
You know,
No.
Doc reminds of those dudes
Like I
that I
said,
remember down in
look around
Harlem.
January 20th.
I hope so,
It,
Jeff.
listen, Doc reminds me down in Harlem. They got these dudes out there, man, little folding table, looking over their shoulder for the cops, playing this little shell game.
Oh, yeah, that 3 card. Yeah.
And you know for sure where the ball is, and they switch it up. It's just like Doc in the press conference. He be up there like this in the press conference. Do speak.
Yep. Yep.
He got he knows all the coach speak. Doc can spin anything.
He can.
He can spin anything. Anything.
But he talks in the
It's
third person.
crazy.
He talks like he's been watching the game, like he's one of us in this press conference. Dude, no, you're not one of us.
Right.
You're the guy that's in charge. You're making the decisions. Well, they were
Yeah.
doing this and they were doing that. You sat there and let them do it.
He said they was right. He's speaking in third person, like he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Shout out to Doc.
That's right. He literally said, I can see at shoot around they wasn't ready.
Right, I heard him say that. I couldn't believe he said that.
I couldn't believe it either.
Then you idiot, you get them ready. Don't be telling me I saw it. I never heard nobody say anything like that before. Never. If you thought that, you shouldn't say it.
If he said he
Just-
thought that at shoot around that they weren't ready, that's calling
Yes.
himself out.
That's what yeah. Then get them ready.
It's a
Then
shell
better-
game. You think you got them, but you don't.
No.
Doc
Then
is
he
like,
acts
now
like
you
he's-
see me, now you don't.
Then you're going to act like he's mad at the press conference and he's upset. But we come back and we see the same stuff over and over and over. I've seen this enough. Or I just have to stop watching the games because
Right.
it's just too aggravating.
It is.
It's just too frustrating.
Barely beating
To watch
with the Hornets. Barely.
We
Gotta
had to
play
play
our
an
hardest.
awesome game just to barely beat the Hornets. We had to play awesome basketball today to barely beat the Hornets. We let Con Kneppel out there looking like Mark Price 2.0, just doing whatever he wanted out there, doing whatever he wanted. I was like, damn.
In
Like,
front of
wow.
friends and family.
Bro, cook it. AJ Green looked like a fish out of water when he couldn't shoot the 3. I still can't believe it. I almost spit out my water watching him. You see when he pump fake had to go in the lane and then he tried to do a layup. He had no clue how to actually do a layup. All he do is shoot 3s. Now he can't do a layup. He can't even function within the 2-point area. Like, that's crazy. And I watched a Con Kneppel just moonwalk on the court. doing whatever he want, just moonwalking on the court.
If,
Like,
if you
damn,
were
it's
to
levels.
gather, if you were to gather some coaches that didn't from overseas, professional coaches, and have them just watch this game tonight, they would tell you how much better a coach that Charles Lee is than Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
If you just didn't know anybody, you just was watching how the games were played, how each team played and executed, you could tell they were better coached than we were. Charles Lee, who
a
I thought
former
would
Buck.
never be a good coach,
Right.
he's out coaching Doc. This is just absolutely crazy to me as I'm watching this. This young guy's doing a way better job than Doc is as a coach. They're running plays, getting
Every
open
coach
shots
out coaches Doc.
constantly. I know.
They were prepared. They're just young. They were prepared. They were
Right.
just young. That. There's a difference. There's a difference.
They got any shot they wanted. They got anywhere on the floor they wanted. They executed anything they wanted to do. They just threw the ball away carelessly a few times. They would have won this game. And we got them still. We have the better players, supposedly. But I know we have one for sure better. And yet we win by 1 point at home.
At home.
And that could have went.
Mr.
That
Cole,
could have easily. That Miller took that ball too deep. He just could have stopped and just hit a little mid range instead of trying to go all the way in.
Right.
He's not a bad shooter, and he
He's
tried
really
to go in
good.
and challenge that.
Miller's a
He
really
is
good.
good
They have young talent over there, like a different level of young talent, like borderline star talent. Miller and Kneppel have star level talent in my opinion. They gotta watch that.
So,
Them dudes got some talent over there. And then we play the
so I,
Kings Sunday too. Just so y'all know, we play the Kings on Sunday.
it's gonna be a struggle.
It's gonna be every game is a struggle. There will be no easy games for the Milwaukee Bucks. The only easy game we had all year, bless their heart, was against the Boston Celtics. That was the only easy game we had all year, was against no strays. That was it. Otherwise, every game is a struggle. 2 points, 5 points. It's just that's what we are. We're a team that's gonna struggle against any and everybody.
And here's my concern with that. At some point, and we all know this, Giannis will try to do too much, and he's gonna get injured because he's gonna try to win games and play that Superman type of play where he tries to, smash it over 2 or 3 guys. He's not doing that right now because he's playing limited minutes and we're making enough perimeter shots. But if our guys stop making shots, and because we know we don't have no good offensive sets, he's going to start trying to force things, and that's where he's going to risk getting injured again. I don't want to see that happen.
yeah, Monday after the game, he said in his interview, he said it's time to put his cape on, his Superman cape.
Yeah, see, I don't like talk like that. You're doing too much. Coach need to sit him down. Like, hey, you need to relax. But we don't got a coach that's capable of anything like that. Spineless. But we gonna see. Like, this is just. I'm just glad we got a win. We got a day off. We go out to play the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento.
Well, think about this. We won 3 out of 4.
Right, there we go. Exactly. And we 1-0 in 2026. That's a good thing. We 1-0 in 2026. Let's start with you, B-Shack. Your last words of what you thinking for Sacramento, what you expected.
Yeah, is what's his name hurt? The guy that we're talking about from Sacramento,
LaVine?
I mean, because he didn't play tonight.
I don't
The
know.
big man's hurt. Their big man's hurt.
Oh, Sabonis?
Sabonis is hurt, yeah.
Yeah, Sabonis didn't play tonight. Because I was saying that I hope he don't light us. I hope LaVine doesn't light us up because then horse might be tempted. But I listen. After seeing what I saw tonight, very good performance from most of our players except for Miles Turner.
Agreed.
We had low turnovers.
Yeah.
If we barely beat this team.
Here we go.
And Sacramento they're 8-27, but the Hornets have a similar record. But you figure that 8-27 is better than the Hornets 8-27 because they're in the West.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. A 30-point game from Giannis, 10 assists from Kevin Porter Jr., almost 30 points from Rollins and 8 assists from him.
And you
You
barely
get
won.
you get Bobby scoring, you get Kuzma scoring, and it comes down to one play. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect from this team because I kind of feel like Doc is cost us in such a way that you almost can't. It's you have to watch the games to see how he's hurting the team. You just can't look at the
Right.
box score.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
That's
And
true.
and I just think that as long as Doc is here, this team will play under their potential. I think we're a better team than what we're showing.
Uh,
So as long as he's here, I don't know what to expect from game to game to game. And I really want to find out what happened to Miles Turner on that last play because there's no reason unless he's hurt. You don't tell him, hey, you sucked all game, but get off the bench. We need you for this last play. That's what every
Mm.
coach in the league would do.
Right. Right.
Especially
So
at that number.
I don't know what to expect this game. I'm waiting to see, but maybe. Are they coming to us? Or we going to them?
Oh, we're going to
We're on the road.
Sacramento.
Yeah. Sometimes teams pull together on the road. Sometimes they pull together and they may be more focused on the road. Don't have as much distractions at home. So I'm hoping that's the case, but I don't know what to expect. That's it.
Damn, I know how you feel. Jeff, on you. Damn.
I see this as another nail biter, which I don't see a win. I don't see a win coming
Why is that,
because
Jeff?
Doc does not know what to do with playing on the road. He don't coach,
Mm-hmm.
and teams got that's handicapped with injuries, Doc don't know what to do with them. I don't see a win. I see this as a loss.
Damn, Jeff.
If
All
it's
right.
on Doc, if it's on the players, yeah, they'll probably squeak out another win. But I'm saying this is on Doc.
The
Okay.
Doc's
Doc is not going
audition.
to pull. Doc is not going to pull a win out.
Damn, Jeff. Okay, Jeff. We gonna see. We gonna see. Oh, you, Mr. Cool.
Well, to kind of piggyback off of Jeff and Bishak, I'm always watch Doc when he's coaching, especially when the offense is in front of him, and he does not help his players when they're struggling to get organized or know what they should do or where to go. How do you not coach them at that moment when they're right there in front of you? I see that all the time. He just stands there, that same look. He's just like he's watching the game as a spectator. That you can't be that inept as a coach unless you just don't have that energy it takes to coach. Because you watch like the coach from OKC, he will direct his players even to this day, and they're the world champions. But he'll be out there making sure guys know what to do if they're right in front of him, especially. We'll turn the ball over, throw the ball out of bounds, and he just sit there and he'll shake his head and just walk away. That is not coaching any longer. Maybe that might have worked when you had a stacked team in Boston,
All right.
but this is not the case, man. You have to help. You got young players. You got to help them. Maybe you don't have enough practice time. I'll give you that. Maybe you don't have enough practice time. I don't know. But man, you've had this team now for this is your third season. What else you need to tell these guys? You almost had the same roster, and you still can't get nothing going. We don't sustain no kind of consistent play, even during the game. All right, we cut a lead down to 1, or we can take the lead. We cannot sustain good plays.
All right.
Next thing you know, there's going to be a turnover. Next thing you know, there's going to be a crazy shot. Next thing you know, we can't get the ball in bounds. It's something that just constantly stops us from sustaining a run. And we can't put together good enough, strong enough runs to show that we're the best team. Because when you put those runs, sometimes you kind of kill the other team's spirit.
Right.
You're like, okay, they're the better team because we about to take this game at this moment. We never can do that. It's just back and forth and back and forth. He just standing there with his arms folded watching. I just can't stand it.
Mr. Cool,
That's right. Yes, sir.
did you see that play? Did you see that play I mentioned to Amara earlier, where at one point they had 5 guys on one side of the court.
Yep.
Finally, somebody decided to move. And it was just like a backed up toilet, man. It was so clogged over there. And I was like, well, somebody
Yep.
spread them out.
Yeah, you have to
They're
balance
like
the floor. They can know
there
that.
was a guy in the corner, another guy next to him, another guy next to him, Giannis at the top, and one guy down low, all on the left side of the court.
Yep, I saw that. And that's where Bickerstaff would be direct. I hear him when he's coaching. He's directing his players on the floor to where they have to be because you're supposed to help them. That's your job. You're the coach.
Every coach directs the players on the
Mr.
floor
Cool.
except for Doc.
When the smoke clears, it all leads back to the coach.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I still think our starting 5 is yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. You got it. That's him.
Get the likes up.
Yep.
Are you not entertained? Get the likes up. Are y'all not entertained?
Only time he talks is to a ref and he's mad about a call. And then I go back and that's the stance he takes. You got it, B-Shack. That is it. But he'll argue with a ref. No. Help your players, man. Coach your players. Jesus. So tired of watching this.
It's
and
ridiculous.
them Sixers fans told me, you're going to see. You're going to see. I didn't think I didn't follow him that closely with the Sixers because they were pretty good when he was there.
All
So
right.
I guess I didn't pay that close attention to how he was coaching then. But they kept saying, this guy cannot coach. And I was like, yeah, you guys are just being haters, whatever, you know. Nope, they were right. They told me. They should have told John Horst. Because he should have got that job on a temporary basis.
Yeah,
He should have got hired as a temporary coach at that time, not a permanent when he came in at that time. And that way we could evaluate you as a head coach if you really want this job. He acted like he was doing us a favor. Oh, I was golfing and I didn't really plan on coaching anymore. And now they called me to come and I see what I can do. But I don't know anything about the team, and I got to evaluate. How long does it take to evaluate players? You're a former NBA player. You coached an NBA team to a championship. It takes you 40 games to evaluate your team? Man, that is just absurd. He's even making a statement like that. That I can't play certain guys because I don't know how they play. Well, you have never watched the game? Whoever says stupid stuff like that? I was that to me was a little concerning when he first said that. I said, well, okay, I'm gonna give him some slack. By next year, he'll get this together. You know, we bring in Dame, so I figure, okay, now we about to roll. Doc gonna get this together. Nope. So I've seen
We gotta
enough
wait
of
for
this.
Middleton to come back to put his package in.
Right, I remember that too. Can you imagine saying that? I can't get my offense set up yet because we're waiting for Middleton. Oh my gosh. My head's gonna explode watching Doc coaching.
Oh, this has turned into a classic.
If I went into a game, don't let me sit nowhere near the bench because they're gonna throw me out of the Fiserv Forum. Doc don't turn and say,
That's Mr. Cool on television, yo.
Right. We know it's him. We know it.
Oh, you can see me in handcuffs.
Getting the Oakley treatment.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Mr. Cool, legendary performance tonight. Shout out to South Florida's finest B, Shaq, Jeff Riley, always full of information. Appreciate y'all tapping in. All right, gentlemen. See y'all on Sunday.
AD watch.
AD watch. There we go. All right, y'all.
All right, Jeff.
All right, Jeff. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I need a second. Damn. Mr. Cool went in. Jeff Riley with the information. B Shack with the with the insight. Are y'all not entertained? Is this not the best Bucks podcast by far on YouTube? Do y'all not see the information coming in from the chat, coming in from the panel? This is a real community over here. Hit that subscribe button to become part of friends and family, the best community on YouTube. Shout out to the queens of the chat. Yeah. Get the likes up. Let's go. Milwaukee Bucks just started 2026 the right way with the, whatever you want to call it. It was a win today at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. Bucks win 122-121. Everybody played well except Miles Turner and Gary Trent Jr. I want them both off of this team. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. Oh, let me make sure I saw. Shout out to everybody. All right, see y'all. What up, Nicholas? Photo Street. J Hall, what's good? I forgot to say what up to my people. Slick Talk with Scales podcast. What's good, bro? Wednesdays and Fridays. Salute. Brazilian Break. Okay, JK5, I see you. Let me make sure I shout out my people. This is a community over here, y'all. Everybody's involved. Pickle Luke, what's good? What up, Joseph? Everybody pitch in. No strays, what's good? Daddy Commander, what's good? All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. Y'all, hey, we got to win. Oh, Savage Grace, you up in here? What up? Appreciate you tapping in. All right, y'all. Hit that like button. We should be up. Let's get to 60. We need 2 more. Get the likes up, y'all, before we get up out of here. Make sure I don't miss my people. Nicholas, I already got to. Oh, Sneakerhead, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe. Hey, we the best in the business over here. Hey, we'll educate you over here on this podcast, won't we, y'all? We educate you over here. You want to know about the Bucks and how it really go down? This is where you need to be. We educate you. We educate you. No strays. Come on, man. Why you always trying to? Hey, Mr. Washington, what's good? No strays. You're not coming in here. Somebody else say something. That ain't gonna be the last thing on the broadcast. No strays saying something crazy. No. Somebody put something in the comment section. I refuse for this podcast to end with no strays saying something crazy. Come on, y'all. Say something in the comment. Thank you. You won't win, no strays. Try to say something crazy right before the end of the podcast. Look at this dude. No strays. Come on, man. You better go. No.